Happy Friday, everybody. Today we are looking at the BLMA tank cars. So I don't have a whole lot of experience with these models, but these are kind of the reason why I had kind of a scathing review for the Atlas tank cars that we went over last week. I was unaware of this brand until, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. I picked I picked this car up used as part of a lot, and I got it, and the quality of it was just far beyond a lot of the other models that I'd seen. So I kind of did some research to figure out what it was, and I came across BLMA. And so I hunted on eBay a little bit because I believe these are out of production, and I ended up finding these two that I bought for $25 plus a little shipping each. So right about $30 a car. And I know I didn't want to bring up a whole lot of price in my reviews going forward, but it is important to note that these models compared to those Atlases from last week have roughly the same price point, and these are by far, not only are they better quality models, they have more features and they look nicer. So let's take a look at these, go over their runnability, and talk about why I think these are a better option. So now that we're up close and personal, from the factory, we have body-mounted microtrains couplers. They have a really good sway to them, and they couple nice and easily, and they stay very centered, which is important. I've been noticing on a few of my body mount microtrains couplers, they tend to get pushed off to one side a little bit and have some difficulty coupling. These stay centered really well. Hoses are properly, they're set to the proper height. And also, if we look in here, you can see there are some extra air hoses there. I don't know if that's if you want to take off the coupler one and have a more scale looking one, that's there. But anyway, much higher detail, and you can even see kind of some of the weld detail in the mold of the crown there. That's pretty cool. Lots of extra greebling, metal wheels from the factory if that's something that you really enjoy. I will say that I have had better luck with these compared to some other models with metal wheels. They are very smooth, and they I will say they do pick up dirt quite a lot faster than the other metal wheel rolling stock that I have. Blue bearing caps is a nice touch, adds a little something to the model. The undercarriage on these, if we get in here, has lots of nice detail. You can see I got quite a bit of wheel wear now. I've got some time on these things. This has a lot of runnability, or runtime, excuse me. They're very, very runnable. The seams on all of the different tube compartments are nice and well put together, and handrails are adequately thin, and especially up here towards the top, they are nice and strong. So it's a good detail. The one thing that I am not super happy about on these is the torsion bars for the structural support on these. Can pretty easily get nicked and pushed out of place there, so they're not as strong as I wish they were, but it's one of those situations where you kind of exchange quality for, or I shouldn't say quality, you exchange a higher precision for something that's a little more fragile. Sorry, my cats are freaking out. Lots of details on here. The sign down here, that's just something you don't see a lot. And honestly, they're just gorgeous pieces of rolling stock. When it comes to usability on these things, absolutely 100% flawless runnability. These things run through turnouts. They They can be pulled in long consists. They can be at the front of the train. They can be at the rear of the train. They can be pushed through turnouts. Probably a product of the body mount couplers. It definitely helps in some of those scenarios. The wheels, like I said, they are nice and smooth. They don't have a whole lot of rolling resistance. I worry less about these shorting out on turnouts because they simply just don't derail. Honestly, I've been so impressed with these. I hope that they make more. It seems like this maybe is discontinued. I'm not sure. I can find lots of box cars made by these guys on eBay and some other places on the internet. This run seems to be from kind of in the 2015, 2016 range. So hopefully they come out with some more of these, because I'm just blown away with how good of a piece of rolling stock we've got here for what go for roughly $30. So yeah, price point aside, I think these are a really good value at that $30 price point. I'm happy to pay that all day for these. This is what a $30 piece of rolling stock should be. It should be this detailed. It should have probably metal wheels. I mean, they do add some value. I'm not really too worried about that myself, but the body mount couplers sure make these look nice. The proper colored couplers help. The lots of extra little greebling and details and painted areas that add to the effect, like the bearing caps. This is what those Atlas tank cars should have been for that $30 price point. These are the standard when it comes to that. I'm really happy with these, and I thought I would share that. But moving forward, my rolling stock videos are going to change. I have pretty well worked through all of my old stock, and I am going to start purchasing new rolling stock to review going forward. So my plan is, I'm hoping that I can make it financially work out that 3 out of the 4 weeks in a month I will be purchasing individual pieces of rolling stock that are in stock on the major train websites to review and go over. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get ahead of that. So I hope to get those ordered soon. And then one of those weeks, I hope to look at maybe getting a Microtrains, like 3-pack or something of that nature, you know, a runner pack. So hopefully going forward, I can make that work out. So I will hopefully see you next week if I can get some rolling stock in here to review, and we'll start the new format. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. If you find these in the wild, definitely pick some up. Have a good week.